Martin. Welcome to InvestComics, and you're watching FFFIC.
Hi, I'm Sean from Famous Faces.
And I'm Sebastian from InvestComics.com, and this is FFFIC. All right, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Starting out, we got, looks like Saga was big this week.
Oh, Saga.
Okay.
Alright, hi, I'm Rick with Famous Faces.
You're not Billy Spooner.
Saga was my favorite new book in a long time. We really enjoyed the first issue. We thought it was great. And awesome, fantastic art by Fiona Staples. My favorite writer, Brian K. Vaughan, is definitely just killing it on a new series that he's planning to run for over 100 issues, so we're very excited. The book has a bit of everything from mystery, intrigue, romance, a bit of everything. I mean, it really is Star Wars meets Game of Thrones with Romeo and Juliet thrown in there, and it's just one of the most exciting new series we've seen in a long time. So we're very excited to see how it plays out over the next 8 or 9 years, going 100 issues plus. But Brian K. Vaughan with Why the Last Man, Ex Machina, Runaways, everything else he's done has really impressed me. So I know this is off to a great start, and it's going to be exciting to see where it goes from here.
I'm here because after hearing about Sean's Peter Panzerfaust, I had to come back and revamp the Peter Panzerfaust after it comes out this week. It's a great series. Everybody should be reading it. Basically, Peter Pan in World War II. It needs to happen. If you're not reading this book, pick it up now.
That's our change music. Yeah, that happens.
Hey, we're back. You know what else is back? Wolverine and X-Men #7.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the best Marvel book ever. Because
it is.
Yes.
Because it is.
And Brood is one of my favorite characters.
Brood is awesome. And he's brooding at the moment.
Brood becomes a total, I get it. Brood becomes a total badass in this book.
Yeah.
And it's just, oh my God. Everything about it. And Iceman. I never thought I would like Iceman
Kitty
until
Pryde.
this issue.
There's a mystery to the Bamfs. Who knew there could be a mystery to the Bamfs?
The Bamfs are awesome. This whole book is awesome. The trade comes out in like a month. You just pick up the issues, pick up the trade. This is great. You were killing it on.
Because I want to sit there and just read it all in a big old.
Yes.
Boom,
I cannot wait to read that all again.
So good. All right, from Oni Press, we've got The Secret History of D.B. Cooper, #1. It's by Brian Chirilla. I love Brian Chirilla, so I had no choice but to buy this. D.B. Cooper, for those of you who don't know your history, Dan Cooper was the name that a ticket was bought for on a 1971 flight between like Oregon and Washington and Seattle, Washington, and the plane was hijacked. The guy demanded a whole lot of money and parachutes. Then the plane took back off with just him on it, and the pilot, he jumped out with the money. Nobody knows if he lived, died, what the hell happened. It's still an open case with the FBI, and this is Brian Chirilla's take on Mr. Cooper, and it's very surreal. It's it's a little bit you ever see that Dennis Quaid movie Dreamscape? No. You got like people.
No, I have not.
People being trained to be like assassins within like the dream realm, where I encounter something that represents you, I kill it, and you die that way.
Gee, thanks.
In real life. I wouldn't know it was you. I'd be dreaming. I was only dreaming. All right, but it's really good. The story is really good and very. Look, see, sport. See, oh no, cut the monster. Sport.
Hey, look
see
at
how
that.
it happened. Really good. The art's gorgeous. Story's good. Go.
Thief of Thieves #2 from Image. I liked it more than the first one. It gets a lot of backstory on the characters. You get a history on them, and it's much better. It's Kirkman and Spencer, though. I expect a lot more from them. I'm still not. Oh my God, this is the greatest thing that they've done. But a lot of history in the character here, and that's pretty cool. I'm glad.
I really like this issue. I wasn't. The first issue I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna follow through with this. Second issue, yeah, no, I'm on board for
I'm still giving it the
for at
first
least
arc.
3 through 6.
It's a controversy book that everyone. I don't care.
What's controversy?
The Amy Reader thing.
Oh, because Amy Reader's leaving.
Yeah, I don't care.
I do. It's because
I get it.
I
But
just jumped on and was like, yeah, and then they take the good DC giveth and the good DC taketh away.
Batwoman #7 is what we're talking about.
Batwoman #7 is bittersweet. It's a really good book, but we're getting ready for Amy Reader to leave, and we like Amy Reader. I don't know what. I only jumped on this a couple issues ago.
Pure craziness.
That's what they've done to Killer Croc. He's been he's got a couple extra eyes. He's Killer Spider Croc, but no, it's the story is good. The characterization is good. I love.
Still good art.
I missed whatever happened to, although it touches on it nicely in this. I missed whatever happened to her sister, Betty Keene. What's her face? Wannabe Robin. Flamebird, thank you. But yeah, so, something happened to her a couple issues ago, and she's still not quite so good recovering, but good stuff.
Godzilla Legends #5.
Is good.
I'm
Again,
guessing there's Godzilla in here?
it is. There's a guy climbing Godzilla.
That should be the whole issue.
But read the. I know they probably mean Australia, but here, read the last panel. Has made me really happy.
We're doomed. Oh, hey, Godzilla's attacking Melbourne.
Godzilla's attacking Melbourne. Here we are living in Melbourne, Florida, and I think we could use a Godzilla attack. I think we could.
I'm not a fan.
Good issue, great covers. IDW, if anyone from you watches this, please make a poster or a print or something I can buy of all of these covers with the Arthur Adams monsters on them. I would just like that. Thank you very much.
Deathstroke #7. You're not reading this, are you?
I am not.
All right. One of the best DC books, and Kyle Higgins is leaving because they're replacing him with someone who apparently they think is better. Not going to happen. Our sales are going to drop. But this is awesome. This is the second to last issue that he is writing, and it wraps up the story arc. It's a one-shot, one-and-done ending, and yeah, if you've been reading this, it's just as good. It's enjoyable, non-stop action.
Legion Lost. Tom DeFalco has officially taken over as writer, and I like it. I was okay with it in the beginning. I liked the original stuff, but Tom DeFalco did a really solid job on this. I think I'm a little happier with this book than I once was. You get Timberwolf versus Drug Lords. You get
it's the dream.
You get more people inside a dream thing going on with Tellus, and Tellus has a little emotional moment. It's good when your giant fish alien can find a sentimental moment. And he does, and it's kind of touching and powerful, and yeah, it's just pretty good.
That's your book.
All right, Exile on the Planet of the Apes #1. I keep telling you these Planet of the Apes books are good.
If you like apes, you'll like these books.
It's good. This one, if you haven't read any of the others, this is a 4-issue mini. You can jump right in with this. You've got everything you need to know here. If you have read any of the others, this one basically follows on Betrayal of the Planet of the Apes, which was the miniseries before this. This is more the old school Planet of the Apes than the Planet of the Apes series. Good stuff, solid art, good story. I'm loving it. Batgirl.
#7.
Batgirl, #7 is good. But you get Batgirl doubting herself. She's kind of teaming up with Black Canary to try and recoup. It's still not. I mean, we've pretty much decided, right, that
It's not good.
yeah. This isn't our Batgirl still.
Yeah, Stephanie Brown.
We're
was
Stephanie
the best
Brown
Batgirl.
in the Stephanie Brown camp. But yeah, this is okay. I guess if you're a Barbara Gordon fan, you're either liking this or hating this.
I know one that's hating it.
The wheels are not wheels camp that you're in, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's
I have no idea what this is.
this is Terminus Issue 1. See
Where
how
did
it
we
says
get this?
Terminus? I was given this at MegaCon. See, written by
Oh, hey, look at
Brian
that.
Wolf. See, we know Brian Wolf. They gave me this to review. It's the special edition sketch cover. Apparently, I'm not special enough to actually get a sketch. It's just, review my book, but you ain't getting a sketch, bitch. That's the way they want to play it. Well, I'm still going to say nice things about it, even though they were duty heads and I want a sketch. Just not from Brian, because he's a writer now. I hate when people want to be comic artists and then they start writing.
I just want to review
Wait,
Avengers.
that was what I did. Anyway, it's good. This is a story. It's the Greek gods are living in modern times, and apparently,
I can tell from that picture.
Eros, Cupid, is not happy with this. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we're not fully let in on yet. But basically, you've got gods versus gods, and people shooting, gods shooting each other in the head. And the character I think is supposed to be one of the main characters doesn't seem to be so alive at the end, so I'm not sure. And now I need an issue 2, so guys, get on it.
What time is it?
Adventure time!
Garfield.
And Garfield is on the back cover. So challenging all the superheroes. Oh, Garfield.
Here's the thing, it's Adventure Time. Anyone who likes Adventure Time is going to like this comic book, am I right?
Oh, yeah. It's so good. The backup stories are possibly better than the main story. And the main story is good. I mean, it reads like if you were to take an Adventure Time episode and squish it down into a piece of paper, this is what it would read like. But those backup stories are just awesome.
We had a customer with a son who hasn't read comic books, and by the end of the first one, he's like, "Dad, where's the second one? I need it now." And they came in yesterday and bought it right away, and that's awesome. So this is getting kids to read, and that's fantastic.
We have family. I told you, we have family reading night with that one, with me, my wife, and my kid.
I know what happens in here, and I don't.
It's again, oh boy, Avengers number 24. Continuing.
There's a purple Hulk.
Temporarily, he's a purple green goblin adaptoid. It's complicated.
There's a purple Hulk.
But basically, this story's been building towards the return of Hammer, the return of Norman Osborn, and like almost everything, certain Brian Bendis does, it has this slow, steady build up leading to. He's good at I teach English. I do the whole exposition. He's got that. Rising action, he's got that. Climax, not so much.
This is the best part of
Just
the book.
kind of goes,
the advertisement.
and then stuff happens and it's over. Oh no, Unstoppable Army, it's over. What? Did I blink? Did I miss something? Yes, it's over.
So it's like Secret Invasion in one issue.
It is. Except there were like all those issues leading up to that, and it's still not over in a couple of the other titles that have to show their point of view of this, because that's what they do at Marvel now. All right, from Dynamite and Liquid Comic. Pretty solid, though. We've got Nowhere Man number 2. I told you I love number 1. This is only getting better. It's Mark Guggenheim, who really just can write no wrong. Can write no wrong.
No, I got it.
All right.
Wow.
But yeah, this is a story of world is basically run. They've created a virus that works. A biological virus that works with computers, so that the computer can read all your thoughts. You can't commit a crime. It's like, what's that?
Minority Report?
Yes. All right. Well, you
Is
can't.
Tom Cruise in there?
No, he's not. That's what
Damn it.
makes this work. You can't. If you think about a crime, the computer already knows what your crime, and someone's there to arrest you for the attempt of that crime. No real major crimes have been committed. This is the story of the one man who was born and raised by scientists alone on an island where he doesn't have this virus. All right, he's the only one the computer can't read, and in order to get free will back, they want this guy to take down the computer. So it is cool, and as much as like I said, we've seen Minority Report, we've seen things of a similar vein. This isn't.
I need Tom Cruise in.
Yeah, this works and stands alone and higher than most of the other things like this. So that's Travian. Did you read Sosa County?
Is it county or country? It's country.
Country. Did you read
Sosa
Sosa
Country number 1. No, I did not, but I just saw Ryan Kelly drew it, and I love Ryan Kelly's artwork. So I want to look at this while you talk about it.
All right. It's good. That's really all I have to say. I read this. I wasn't sure. I know I'm really looking forward to the new Dead Guardians out of the new couple of Vertigo books. I read this just to see what it would, how it would go down, and it was really good.
I would say just buy it for Ryan Kelly's artwork.
Yeah, Paul Cornell can tell a story, and Ryan Kelly can draw a story. So you put them together, you got a story.
Orchid number 5.
It is good. I continue to like this this ragtag post-apocalyptic rebellion against tyranny and mutants. It's just good. Read that.
Fantastic Four 604. This was amazing. It wraps up
fantastic.
Everything Hickman has done since he took over 2 years, somewhere around there. This wrapped everything up. If you've been reading it the whole time, this is awesome, and it's a great ending to it.
And nobody can have a family reunion quite like quite like the Richards family.
This was pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
This is what it's been building up to, and I was so happy. I know he's on it for a couple more issues. He's like leaving at the end of the year, but if you've been reading this stuff, this is the most satisfying ending you can ask for from it. X-Men Legacy 263.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Did you read it?
I did. It's Christos Gage, so of course I read
It's
it.
Christos Gage. It's good, and I think
There's some problems.
yeah. Well, Christos Gage puts a good perspective on the whole post-schism. It's been a while since we said schism. Schism. The post-schism X world. All right, where it's not just black and white, Cyclops' side, Wolverine's side.
Nope.
You know, there's Wolverine's side. Just with the last 3 issues of this, Christos Gage went in and said, "Oh, black and white? No, gray." And he ran away. And the mutants are going, "Oh."
I love how we're not reading any of the Cyclops side.
Yeah,
Now that I think about it.
apparently we're on Team
Cyclops.
Wolverine. We should get T-shirts. Team Logan.
Team Logan. I'm Team Dupe. He's awesome. So yeah, X-Men Legacy, awesome. There you go. I slipped the next book to you.
Captain America. All right, is Captain America number 9. Getting close to wrapping up the Powerless story. It's good. You know, if you've been a Cap fan for the past however many years, you know Ed Brubaker writes a good Cap story.
It's very good.
I'm mostly on board for Alan Davis. I don't know. They're gonna have to really impress me after Alan Davis leaves to keep me on board. But for this stuff, yeah, I'm on. It's good. Avengers Assemble number 1.
Avengers comes out in a month. 2 months? Month and a half?
Fizzle. I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, I can't tell what world this place. I mean, I know Marvel
Here's the thing,
continuity.
it's Bendis and Bagley, and that's awesome. But
Yeah, I mean, there's that, but it doesn't.
I don't.
It reads like, I don't know, like a late '90s comic. It's the Avengers. You've still got your whole everybody in the universe is an Avenger lineup, but for the sake of these stories, the team that's going out and doing everything is the
movie
movie
Avengers.
cast lineup.
And you get a free digital copy.
And you get a free digital copy. But I don't know. They're fighting they're fighting the Zodiac team here, and I don't know. I don't know. Hulk is stupid again, and I don't know. He's not the. So I don't know. Is this taking place?
It doesn't
in
matter.
with it? I don't know.
Why don't you just review the Hulk real quick then?
No, I'm just.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, you review the Hulk.
I'll
and
review
I'll
the
be right
Hulk.
back.
You go do whatever you do. All right. Incredible Hulk. We get. I mean, it's Jason Aaron that we love on Wolverine and the X-Men, and on things like Punisher Max and all the other things that we love him on, but this still isn't working for me. And we do get more of an insight as to also that's the rest of the story is how did Hulk get separated from Banner, but it's just. I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Why is Wolverine and the X-Men so good, but that isn't?
I don't know.
That's yours.
There's mine. Strain number 4 from Dark Horse. This continues the adaptation of the book The Strain by Guillermo del Toro and Chuck Hogan. It's really good. If you've read that book, you're going to love this. If you haven't read that book, you're still going to love this. And you should go read that book, and it's 2 sequels.
Did you actually read this next book?
I did not, but I'm going to wear the little thing. Where the hell that it is.
Look.
Oh, it's upside down.
Cross
I got
Badlands
face.
number 1 came out. The bi-weekly thing. I think there's a poster behind me with a mystery person holding it. But Cross Badlands number 1. This book is so demented and so sick, and we don't review it because that would be the review every time, but it's Garth Ennis writing it again, and I think he's going to do an arc, and then Lapham's going to do an arc, and so on and so on. But if you're a fan of sick, twisted apocalypse stories, you will love this book. And if you ever want to see Sebastian wearing that again, favorite this video.
I was going to say,
So,
if you need these for no other reason.
yeah, you buy the book, you get this. We got temporary tattoos and buttons. It's fun times.
I may have to buy this issue because I can have one of these.
I don't think your 5-year-old?
6.
6-year-old daughter.
That's exactly why I want one of these.
Yeah.
Did you brush your teeth? No!
My greatest adventure number something 6. I'm really bad with these numbers.
The last of the
This is
series.
the last one?
Yeah. All right. Basically, same review I usually give. The Tanga stuff is awesome. All right, so good. The Garbage Man story is really good. The Robot Man story is horrible. It's just painful.
Good to know.
I don't know what to tell you.
Suicide Squad number 7. What? It's awesome. It's so good.
Suicide Squad is a hell of a book.
We were talking about it earlier. I guess it's one of the first times you see Joker's face since then. Oh no, spoiler alerts, but not for 7 months.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, Joker's face has made several appearances.
Yeah, but this is like
in every book except for the one where we're
We're
still
joking.
waiting for them
joking.
to tell
It's
us
like
what the
Face
hell
Off.
happened. Oh yeah, we're waiting for the
Joker's Nicolas Cage now. It's gonna be awesome.
Batman is
John Travolta.
John Travolta. So.
Walking down the street dancing. So this is the new origin on Harley, which is pretty cool, and then it's the rest of the squad looking for her, and I was upset that we didn't see a guest appearance like we did last issue.
Yeah, our buddy showing back up. Help me! We do finally get to see them use these. Someone finally,
That was
pisses
pretty
Amanda
good.
Waller off to the point of explosive nanos. Hello. Okay, fine. Boop. Icky.
Oh, you spit on Green Lantern number 7. That was a way to introduce it. This is so much better than the last one, mainly because the art's better. This has to do with the Indigo Tribe and Hal and Sinestro pretty much just saying Hal I guess I'll help you out if I absolutely have to. Oh wait, I'm kidnapped.
And yeah, ultimately, what happens when you've got the two manliest men in the galaxy? You've got Hal Jordan and Sinestro, Foul Sinestro, having a big fight over who's manlier. They get captured, and who's going to have to go save their asses? Carol, Star Sapphire, Ferris, and her Ring of Love.
Here's the best line. He's talking to an Indigo Lantern. I don't want to ruin it because it's kind of the thing in here. But all of a sudden, Hal goes, "Speak damn English," and that made me happy. So
Hal's
I'm
a
so sick of trying.
diplomat.
Yeah, speak damn English. Scarlet Spider number 3.
It's good. I am surprised by how much I'm actually liking Scarlet Spider. I never thought they could do anything to make me give a crap about Kane.
I like that.
This is really good. Kane, while he's also not good at... He's proven time and time again that he's not great at the whole superhero thing. He's not at all good at the secret identity thing. He's taking his mask off in front of like everyone. But I guess he's a scary enough guy. But it does have... He captures a purse thief, throws him off a building,
I see that.
webs him to stop him from hitting, pulls him back up, threatens his life, and tells him if you don't get out of here, horrible things will happen to you. He gets more into detail. But the best part is as he webs off, thinking he's done good, he's trying to be a hero. He says, and I'm pretty sure that's how Spider-Man would have handled things. All right? So just because you're a clone doesn't mean you know yourself.
Superboy 7.
It's
All right.
yeah. That's the review. It's all right. I'm still really liking
The Ravager Awakens. God, that's...
I'm confused as to now she's being referred to as the Ravager, but she's not on the team called the Ravagers with a bunch of... I don't know what's happening here. Superboy continues to be anything but a Superboy.
Ooh, that's not good.
All of his powers are telekinetic.
You true this?
See, I like this art. You say every time you don't. It's a TV Silver.
That face is just kind of...
I like it. It's RB Silver. I knew there was a B.
Right.
RB Silver. I like him. It's really the part that keeps me coming back. But I don't know.
Ray number 4 of 4.
The final issue of the Ray, so damn good. He gets recruited to something. I don't know what. They don't really tell us.
Maybe he'll be on Earth 2.
I don't know. Maybe he is on Earth 2. For all I know, I have no idea. But whatever it is that they recruited him to do something with this character, I love this character. Just if you do something with this character, even if they're not actually writing it, make sure that whoever's writing it is, on the phone with
Palmiotti and Gray.
with Palmiotti and Gray, because the way they have handled this character from the start, it's perfect, and they need to keep on track with that.
Batman and Robin number 7. So great. It was, oh man, it was the perfect ending to this story, and just it really showed that Damian actually listened to his father and wasn't just, I'm badass,
And
I'm going
yet-
to do what I want.
It also shows he's still Damian.
Yeah. But it's great.
They say
Patrick
it's-
Gleason's art with all the fights were phenomenal. He pulled it off, and just like, there was 4 or 5 pages where you just had to pay attention to everything that was going on just because so much stuff was happening in the fight scene, and yeah, it was fantastic.
It was good. You get to see, not only you see Damian trying to rein it in, you get to see the reverse where, you start messing with this kid, you get to watch Bruce almost lose it. So for a moment there's like a role reversal where you get like a Bruce Wayne at his most animalistic, and then Damian looking at him going, Dad? You know?
At the very end, he says the best line in this whole series. And
Wow. I have to say, Billy, who was here before doing the Peter Panzer Files, apparently, Billy and Sean will read comics and go in the exact opposite direction, because Billy was saying exactly the opposite, that he found that last line to be a
that was
complete cliche.
fantastic. It was so great.
I found it to be okay, so I guess I shall be middle ground me.
Lock and Key number 5. Wow, this is the most twisted issue of the whole thing. You find out how Dodge became Dodge and everything. I want to say so much, but you really need to read this book because it's awesome. I don't care. I'll let you borrow the hardcovers. It is so great. This is the one book that everyone really needs to read. There's only 8 issues left till it's all over, and this is the origin story that everyone's been waiting for. So pick that up.
You've been waiting. You don't even know. You've been waiting. Scapegoat Volume 1.
There's no basics in it.
Sean's upset.
There's
because
no basics.
There's no basics. All right, so
See,
yeah.
here's the thing. The basics is what made the book.
So
There's no basics.
So, Brian Smith, if you could make a basics trade,
I
or
will
just a
buy the
collected
hell out
basics
of that.
one shot,
I'll buy it.
you know,
You have one sale.
we sold more, we ordered more Saga than Justice League, but you make a basics, we'll order more than Saga,
I'm not promising that.
or we'll tell you we did.
I'm just
But,
saying the basics are phenomenal.
Yeah, he really liked the basics, even without the basics. Intrepid Scapegoat is so good, and this collects
It needs the basics.
This collects the 3-issue mini and the 2011 Free Comic Book Day issue. I have them all, but I needed the trade because it's just that good. And look, it's so good. It's only $12.95. Get this.
Flashpoint trades came out.
See, they tricked me because my Booster Gold. I have all the Booster Gold comics. I have all the Booster Gold trades. It was bad enough that they used to do Booster Gold hardcovers and then decided, now we're not going to anymore. So I've got half of them in hardcover and then the rest in trade.
Our
now,
review show started around Flashpoint, so this is kind of cool that we're
Yeah, that
going
we're
around and
back
doing
to
the trades
Flashpoint.
on it. Flashpoint Batman was our favorite miniseries of the whole thing.
It was.
It was phenomenal.
it was almost as good as the one-shot Canterbury Cricket that is in the Flashpoint Superman book.
Flashpoint Batman is the best. just read that. This also has the story about Dick Grayson, or Deadman the Flying Graysons,
Oh, yeah.
Deathstroke, and the Secret Seven.
Because they
All-
needed somewhere to be.
All great stories. So yeah.
This has, of course, the Project Superman book. It's got World of Flashpoint, which has Tracy 13, Girl 13, Jared, Canterbury Cricket, of course, which I told you is it's Rags Morales' greatest work, the Canterbury Cricket. And then it's got the last, how many issues is it? Does it tell me
4?
what issues there were?
I think it's
Yeah, like
4
the
issues.
last 4 issues of Booster Gold, making sure that I can't have one Booster Gold trade. Now I gotta put this in next to my
Don't
Booster
tell them
Gold
about that.
trade.
It's okay.
It's
Here.
no, it's important. They need to know my pain. All right, but no, these are all really good. Flashpoint was possibly better than some of the new 52. It was good stuff. All right, to wrap
Better
it
than
up,
Hawk and Dove, yeah.
we've got Mad Woman of the Sacred Heart came out from Humanoids. This
Humanoids needs to sponsor
this is
us for all
written.
this.
Well, this was. I figured this was a good time to do this because this is art by Mobius, who,
Hey,
who
look
just
at that.
passed last week. In fact, if I had read this fast enough and gotten this in time, the new last week's episode was posted on the same day that Mobius passed. So
That would've been
we just
depressing.
missed a weird serendipity.
That would have been horrible.
But yeah, so in order to fully honor a legend in comics, this is Mad Woman of the Sacred Heart with art by Mobius. It was written by Alexandro Jodorowsky. It's really good. It's very European. So if you've never read European comics before, brace yourself. They're not like ours. They're a lot higher intellectually, and
It's not just Superman running around beating someone up.
there's higher deep thought and constant wrong sex. Pretty much like Europe, really.
I'm moving to Europe.
I'm saying, I'm going. If they actually look like, if the people in Europe actually looked like he drew them, then I would be there because the men are all heavier than me, and the women are hot, so you can get, your chances are that much better. But it's really good. It's about a professor who
This book
he
needs to be like
he
that.
has almost a cult following, but then his life gets turned upside down, and he gets kind of wrapped up in stuff that he doesn't believe. It's really it's a journey of faith that doesn't feel like a journey of faith, probably because of all the really wrong sex, but it is, and it's definitely the spiritual meets the physical in a way that really only a European comic could quite handle. Right? And it's $24.95, so for trade this thick and Mobius, it's not bad.
That's it for this week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for having Brian K. Vaughan come back to comics. It's been too long, and we needed a good comic book that Rick could talk about. So.
And he does.
He
Believe
does.
me, he does.
So, yeah, that's it.
All right.
Bye.
Good night.
I just want to show me walking away. Still. You got this.
What does he turn on?